Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Payoff pitch presented by Fantasy Phenom. I'm Kyle. That's
Bet.
Theo. We're here to break down, 15 games tomorrow? We got a brand new, all brand new series starting. No, I lied, not all brand new. We have 13 new series starting, I believe. 2 are finishing up: Colorado, Chicago, and Miami, Pittsburgh. The people came to see you, Theo. They're in the live chat.
Bet. I can't see the chat.
I know, I don't have it on the screen.
I have my notes open.
Look at that. Theo is a student of the game.
I mean, Mike's not here, so somebody has to talk smart.
Oh. Bet.
Bet. Dude, you know it was a bad day when Moses was the best DFS player. Like, goddamn.
Dude, so check this out. So me and Theo have been messing with this reverse line movement from Vegas, right? So I've been doing a ton of research on how to read it and how it factors in. Let me tell you who it said to play today. The majority of bets were on Baltimore. The smart money, and to get into this, we're gonna do a breakdown video of how to read Vegas lines because I think it's important. And basically, what it can help you do, and how I use it, is you can eliminate entire teams from your player pool, right? So you funnel it down. So pick the teams that the reverse line movement looks at, and then find the players from that game. It put me on the Rays today. It put me on the Nationals. It put me on the Braves. It took me off of David Price. It took me off of Seattle. It took me off of Minnesota. Who else, Theo? Who else really stood out?
Did you say Braves?
I said it put me on the Braves.
Oh. There's a hot chick on the MLB network, so I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, Rob says I'm all about the reverse line movement, but I'd love to see how you guys are viewing it. So yeah, look forward to that. What we'll do is I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna present it because I want to make sure it's in an easy to understand formula. It took me like 30 minutes to try to explain it to Theo tonight, and it's just because I can read numbers and explain to myself really easily, but when I try and teach it to someone else, that's when my translation comes across. So let me put it into a teaching format, and those of you that are interested, feel free to watch it. I'm going to have it available for the subs in River. So free content if you're a subscriber. Obviously, nothing else you have to pay for or anything like that. But so basically in plain English, how it works is, let's say, we'll use tonight as an example, right? 75% of the public was on Philadelphia winning the game today. And it made sense from a logical standpoint, right? Lively went out, had a good game. R.A. Dickey's been awful this whole year. However, the money line on Philadelphia actually dropped, and the money line went more towards Atlanta. And so what that tells me is this, and I quote, smart money, that's what it's called, was put on Atlanta. So you have majority bets, so let's say guys like me and Theo that bet $100 a game, and then you have guys like Dan Bilzerian, however the fuck you say his name, betting $1 million on a game. He's much more impactful on Vegas's pockets than we are. So Vegas is going to adjust their line. I think what people forget is Vegas sets a line to win money, right? It can be useful for predicting runs and whatnot, but it's not the end all. Vegas is going to move the line in order to hedge their bets. Vegas would love to have a 50-50 split on their bets because they will win money regardless doing that. Yo, what's up, Mo? Mo's in the stream.
Deadass?
Deadass.
Oh.
So
I'm humbled.
So yeah, we're gonna try. I'm gonna do a little more research, put it on a teaching format for you guys, because I think it's something that's really useful. Like I said, it put me on the Rays stack today. It took me off the entire Minnesota Seattle game because the sharp money was on the under in that game, and then it goes out and scores 3 points. So Mo says Money Mike.
He thinks I'm Mike? Bet.
No, that's Theo. That's Theo's ugly ass. Um,
That's a compliment, though.
right, yeah. All right, Theo, let's look at Colorado and Chicago. We got, is it 2 games on the early? Nope, only one.
I
Only
didn't see it
Colorado.
early.
Yeah, there's no early. It's only an all day. So Colorado Chicago is the only early game.
I guess that's good.
Would
Because I don't
you?
really like this game.
Yeah, same here, man. Mike Montgomery is going to fill in for Kyle Hendricks, who is on the DL, and Herman Marquez. Obviously, a huge important factor in this is going to be wind, right? It's always important in Chicago. And Chicago was a letdown tonight, man. A lot of people thought the money line was huge on them. I believe they were like 180 favored against Colorado, and they
I'm
went out.
surprised.
Yeah, they went out and shit the bed. So, if you were to play this all day slate tomorrow, who would you play from this game, or is it a complete game fade?
I don't think it's a complete game fade because Marquez. I was looking at his pitches. He's about average to below average on his pitches. So and then add that with the fact that the Cubs didn't perform like everybody thought they would, so they might come out tomorrow, do what they should have done today. And so I look at Hap, Bryant, Rizzo, and Zobrist, and all like if the wind's blowing out, I like the Colorado side because Montgomery is a pitcher that pitches a contact.
Yep. I think you got to look at again. I'm going to keep doing this reverse as long as I can all year. Kyle Schwarber is still 2,600 on FanDuel. If I was playing the all day, that's going to be another lock for me at 2,600. It's almost a free play. On DraftKings, he's almost twice that price at 43. So you got to consider that a little more. But Schwarber and Hap for 30. What is it now? 5,900. I still think that's a steal for their potential. So I'm going to go right back there. And then Ben Zobrist at 31. He's 3,100 on DraftKings, too, as a second baseman. That is a perfect punt tomorrow if he bats cleanup as well.
And he destroys all the pitches that Marquez sucks at.
Okay, interesting.
Just saying.
Good luck. DJ LeMahieu hit a home run for what seems like the first time ever this year. Today. Nolan Arenado has been killing lefties, Trevor Story, and then Charlie Blackmon leading off. I'm really not going to look to attack Montgomery, though. I think he can be attacked, but on an all-day slate, I think there's better games to attack.
And only way I would attack him is if the wind was blowing out.
Exactly. All right.
Because you never know what happens when everybody puts the bat on the ball.
Now we're done with that game. Let's get on to the main slate, which I'm really looking forward to. We have Vance Worthless, and Tyler Glasnow. What are you looking at here, Theo?
I'm definitely looking at the Pirates. You can obviously stack some power with the Marlins. Stan Ozuna. I like Riddle. I like Moore. Only thing about this game that I don't like offensive-wise is Pittsburgh's not a hitter's park.
Yeah, Vance Worley throws 3 pitches. He throws a fastball 65% of the time, a curveball 23% of the time, and a changeup 12% of the time. Changeup by far is his worst pitch, and fastball is a close second. And the fact that he throws it 65% of the time does not bode well for him. Marlins have been hot. They put up a number today. I talked about Derek Dietrich on the show last night. Have you seen this guy, Theo? He's legit ripped. Like I swear he looks like Mighty Mouse, dude. He's like just a buffed up mini dude.
Like me.
No, you're just mini.
Bet.
But he had a good game.
I really like the Pirates though in this game.
I do too.
They don't rely on power, so it doesn't really matter if it's in a hitter's park.
Yeah, the fact that Worley's giving up 50% hard contact. I mean, we talk about that with the Diamondbacks, right? If that suits a team that doesn't hit home runs, because if they're built to hit line drives, you want hard contact.
Exactly.
And for what it's worth,
I love that top of the lineup too with the Pirates.
Vance Worley throws a fastball 54% of the time, below average, and a curveball 11% of the time. Those are his 2 primary pitches, and that curveball is awful. So, and there are some good fastball hitting Pirates. So I agree. I think this could be. You could find quite a few pieces from this game.
I know the Pirates. I don't know what they're gonna look like tomorrow because I think they got shut out today. But before the game today, they're top 3 scoring team in the past 3 games.
They were. Very good point. I'll tell you that number. Obviously, it doesn't factor in today's score. But they were. So I gotta find where Jeremy moved this shit. They were scoring 7.3 runs over the last 3 games. So, and I think they can match that tomorrow. Now, maybe not 7 runs, but they can definitely put up a number. You got Texas going to Washington, going to lose their DH, playing Andrew Kashner, who again has really not gotten roughed up this year. I know he's been, people have been saying he's been pitching lucky, but I don't think he's a guy that I necessarily want to jump to attack. All right, let's see if we're live again. There we go, it's resuming. Bet. All right, we're back. All right.
Bet.
All right, now you can talk about Texas lefties.
All right. I like Texas lefties against Rourke, but this is not a game that I look to stack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's so many ass pitchers on this slate.
There's a lot.
But I guess if you want to be contrarian, this might be the one time where you can get Washington bats for the low.
You mean low ownership because they're not low price.
Yeah. Ownership.
It's going to be Brian Goodwin. The Texas lefties have been hot, though, man. Chu stays hot. Mazar, very fairly priced on FanDuel at $3,600.
Do you think Gallo plays?
I don't think he does. I actually don't have him in the projected lineup.
I know you don't.
It's crazy how far he's dropped.
Yeah. The last thing I remember that he did well is punching Jose Bautista in the face.
That's about it. All right, Miguel Gonzalez versus Cleveland, man. This is where I'm looking.
God damn it, Kyle.
This was Theo's free roll play tomorrow.
God, shut up. God damn. Stack Indians, they kill sliders. Miguel Gonzalez sucks at throwing sliders. And it's his second highest thrown pitch.
Yeah, he throws a slider
there you go.
25%
You're welcome.
of the time. He throws a slider 25% of the time. Indians kill sliders, like Theo mentioned. All 3 of his pitches are bad, actually. Fastball. I mean, everything lines up here, right? He's bad all over the sheets. High hard contact, high fly balls, bad StatCast numbers, high WOBA, high K, or low K rate, sorry. And we know the Indians are so much better on the left-hand side.
Now I can't play Indians in the free roll.
That's all right. Tell Moses you're playing him, and he'll fade him.
He'll say he faded him, but he's really going to play him.
What about Corey Kluber versus Chicago? This has got to be. Josh is on him, and I think I am too.
I'm on him. The only guy that scares me is Matt Davidson.
Yeah, but Matt Davidson strikes out or hits a home run. He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
So I think Kluber can get to him. Kluber is by far, I think, the ace of the staff.
Only time I'll play White Sox is against lefties.
And Kluber does not fit that. So I'm with you. Complete White Sox fade for me, and a complete Indian stack for me.
Shut up. God.
Sorry, I'm giving away Theo's plays. Brian Johnson gets Detroit tomorrow. Jordan Zimmerman gets to travel to Boston and have fun here. Do we see a repeat performance from Brian Johnson?
Honestly, no.
I don't think so either, dude. Detroit. This is not. I don't think this is going to be a good second coming for Brian Johnson.
Well, so when I was looking at this today, I was like right before I got into the numbers, I was like, man, I bet you Brian Johnson has crazy numbers. He destroyed the Mariners. And then I look at his numbers versus righties, the power numbers, right?
Yep.
And I was like, oh man, Tiger stack.
Yeah, I don't see this going well for Brian Johnson in Boston, short left porch. JD again did not do a whole lot today. He had one double. Justin.
Let me say, I think Johnson's worst pitch is a curveball, and JD Martinez destroys curveballs. So if you've been frustrated with JD Martinez the past 2 days, trust me right now. Play that man.
What about Nick Castellanos today, though?
Bro,
that was that play, man, in that early slate.
God was looking out, having Suarez sit.
I told Theo Suarez sat, and I was like, Theo, just play Castellanos, dude. Play him. And bam. What does he get? A home run, a double, 2 RBIs?
That's not what happened, but yeah.
What do you get?
No, I mean, that scenario.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I definitely told you to play Castellanos, but it's okay.
You definitely didn't. I was like, God damn it, Suarez out. Got to play Casty.
Wrong Ramirez in the lineup. Oh, you know what it is. It's the reference to the pitcher. I'll delete him. It's just that Jose Ramirez apparently, he's a pitcher for the Indians who's never played in his life. But Josh says what makes me feel even better about this is people will be stacking Boston. I think so too. I think Boston's an obvious stack tomorrow. So Detroit stack would be a nice contrarian play in the same ballpark.
Do you know what's crazy? Wait, first I want to say, the other guy on the Tigers that destroys curveballs, Hicks.
Interesting. You think he plays tomorrow?
Well, I hope so right now. But
they might sit Avila. They've been doing that versus lefties.
Yeah, so I'm not even worried about having to play Avila.
Neither am I, but I'm just saying Hicks might play for that reason.
Tomorrow might be one of the days where you can get Nationals and Tigers low owned.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree. I think everybody is going to be on Boston, and rightly so. I mean, Jordan Zimmerman's fucking terrible. You think?
I put all my notes. Zimmerman is ass.
And not good ass either.
No, the bad kind. Saggy.
Oakland, Tampa. What are you looking at here? Oakland gets Tampa gets a righty tomorrow.
I feel like this game could either go lots of home runs or lots of strikeouts. Because they both are home run or strikeout teams.
Yeah, it's literally all they do. Yonder along.
The only thing that has me off the Rays is Andrew Triggs has been a beast.
He's had his moments. He's had some disappointing starts too, and I don't know that I necessarily like him against Tampa tomorrow. I don't know if
look how good he is against lefties.
No, I agree. I mean, under 200 average, 25% hard. I mean, the one thing he does really well is he pitches to soft contact. It's pretty much been his MO all year.
Yeah, so my stack for Tampa is actually the reverse split guys.
Mo said he was a stack. Mo said he was a stack early on Tampa. I'm gonna guess you didn't play Derek Norris, Mo.
Did anybody?
You know, dude, I was literally thinking about it, and I was like, all right, Derek Norris versus a lefty. I had Daniel Robertson in the line. I was like, I should just do that bottom of the order stack. Borges, Robertson, and Norris. And I only played Robertson. I was so mad. All three of those guys went off. God.
I really like Chris Davis and Ryan Healy tomorrow, though.
Davis is heating back up a little bit, man. Chad Pinder, I think, is a fade for me right now. He seemingly found his cold slump. Jed Lowry, lefty, he's 2,300 on FanDuel, Theo. Is that another?
Kills. I think the one pitch you can target from Cobb is definitely the changeup. And the A's kill changeups.
Okay. How often does Cobb throw it?
I do not remember.
I'll pull it up right now. Alex Cobb.
And one thing that I've noticed is his fly ball ratio is a lot higher than I remember it was for his career. I think beginning of the year when I was looking at career numbers, it was like in the 20s, and now it's up into 34%.
Okay.
So that ground ball pitcher talk is just talk now.
Okay, interesting note. I think you can attack Cobb as well. I would lean towards Tampa though. I mean Triggs. I think you know what. I don't think I stack either side here, but I do look at some one-offs. I'd love Morrison for 3,300 tomorrow. I think that's cheap. Rasmus came in, hit a pinch hit home run today. I think he's might be my favorite out. I would look at that if Rasmus is batting fifth tomorrow. Morrison Rasmus would be a two-man I'm into.
I'm fading the lefties.
Okay.
I'll one off Beckham for a cheap shortstop.
I was gonna say Beckham would be interesting. Baltimore and New York. Be interested to see if Manny Machado plays today. I believe MRI or X-rays. He got one of the two. Came back negative, so that's a good sign. But obviously rested him today. Adam Jones was out as well. Jordan Montgomery. This team, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, they hit righties better than lefties.
Orioles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I have the numbers right here. Make sure I'm not.
I have on my notes average versus righties.
Yeah, the two guys that kill lefties this year are Manny Machado and Trey Mancini. Adam Jones has actually been below average. Joey Rickard has not been good at all. And Jordan Montgomery has been very, very nice.
Yeah.
You think you would play him tomorrow? Strikeout matchup? He's been striking guys out. I think it's a team you can target with some strikeouts.
Oh no. I might in a GPP. I might go to that Oakland Tampa game for strikeouts.
Who would you play out of it, Triggs? I think you'd play Triggs over Cobb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Only GPP though, just so Moses doesn't talk no mess.
Joey Rickard will lead off. Yeah, I don't see myself. I definitely don't see myself stacking Baltimore here. Not against Montgomery. I think he's actually in play, especially on DraftKings where you need an SP2. And then Bundy. Bundy has. I mean, he's been their best pitcher this year, but that's not saying much. This rotation's bad. His fastball is below average. His curveball is well below average. The only pitch he throws well is actually two. Changeup and slider, but he throws those less than his fastball and curveball. So I don't know. I think Bundy can get hit tomorrow, especially by the Yankees that are hot.
Yankees are hot.
Gardner, Sanchez, Judge,
bold statement right now.
Both
Yankees put up 10.
Okay. Don't tell that to Orioles fan. He'll be mad.
Well, tomorrow in the chat's gonna be lit. Orioles fan versus Ho-Ho.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Josh says the rotation's bad, and then they regularly bring in Ubaldo from the bullpen.
See, okay, maybe 15 runs for New York.
This could be a Houston Astros versus Minnesota Twins series for New York.
Dude, my stack for the Yankees is Gardner, Sanchez, Holiday, Castro, Judge, and Hicks.
I think all those are in play, man. I agree with you. Don't sleep on Chris Carter either, who's been hot and he's cheap.
I'm sleep.
I'm sleep. All right, what about Tehran in whatever this name of the stadium is? I don't even know what the fuck the name is.
Yeah, SunTrust Park, I think.
Sun Life, SunTrust, Life Insurance, Julio Tehran. Julio Tehran's going to need some life insurance after this year from pitching in this park.
How many innings do you think he's going to go tomorrow?
Less than 4.
Bet.
What do you got? Under that?
Just take the lefties on the Mets.
Which is everyone?
Just make it easy on yourself.
Which lefties? There's like 15.
Conforto, Bruce, Walker, and Duda. Granderson, it's booty this year.
Walker's day to day for what it's worth, so we'll see if he plays.
Terry Collins, this is like, take this with a grain of salt, because Terry Collins is an idiot. But Terry Collins said he expects Walker to play tomorrow.
For what it's worth, Mets have been fantastic with managing injuries this year. Noah Syndergaard, Jonas Cespedes come to mind. So, knowing them, Walker probably plays, and he'll probably go out there. They'll throw him out there in a wheelchair if he has to.
And then he'll bust his head open or something.
Yeah. Walker probably self-refused MRI. He knows his body better than anyone.
And then obviously I like the lefties for Atlanta with Matt Kemp.
Yep, I'm on that. Yo, Dansby Swanson heating up a little bit?
I've been waiting, dude. His StatCast number's been fire all year. And for some reason, every time I play him, he goes off.
He's 3K tomorrow. I think that's the first time this year he's crossed that threshold in price.
People have been calling him terrible all year, and I'm just like, just wait on it, man. Just wait on it. Those StatCast numbers don't lie.
He's just getting unlucky right now. I agree with you. I think he's going to turn it around. Maybe Matt Harvey's a really good candidate to help that happen.
Maybe.
To help finish or to help continue that happening, I guess I would say.
Harvey in the park.
Yeah, that's true. LA.
You could game stack this.
I agree. Both pitchers are ass.
Ass.
LA Houston. Brad Peacock. Yo, speaking of that, I'm at my parents' house tonight, and there's like 1,500 peacocks in this neighborhood. They live in a little cul-de-sac. Just fun fact.
Okay. Dude, I have Brad Peacock in my line right now. Angels been killing righties, so I think everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, Angels are killing righties. Let me stack Angels. And I don't think you do that against Brad Peacock.
You think Peacock goes at least 6 innings tomorrow?
Yes. I want the quality start.
Okay. His StatCast numbers have been legit, and he's had 2 starts now? 2 or 3?
I want to say 3.
Yeah, I think so too. Could be wrong, but yeah, I think it is 3. But anyways, Matt Shoemaker. That's going to be a fun guy to attack.
I think he's been overrated this year. I feel like he's been pitching better than what he is.
He's been immensely overrated, and I love when Rotogrinders talks him up.
Yes, and this Kyle was looking at the early bets already. Everybody's on Angels, so this might be another spot today where you can get Astros low owned.
Yeah, a lot of bets early are coming in on Angels tomorrow.
And I bet you Roto Grinders talks up Shoemaker tomorrow.
As they usually do. So, Astros. Yo, McCullers had himself a game tonight. It was a shame that he got pulled in the 8th inning when they finally scored some runs, but had a no-hitter going into the 7th.
I was at work, so I have no idea what was going
on. Yeah. Attack
but
that
all I know is Astros legit murder righties.
Hellickson and Waka tomorrow. I think Waka is a very nice candidate. Brad Peacock is 7K on FanDuel, right?
Yeah.
Waka's 7-3. I think that is another mid-range option against a Philly team that R.A. Dickey just went out and shut down. Maybe their little hot spell wore off. They're going to St. Louis, a much less hitter-friendly park.
I can see it.
I'm on some Waka tomorrow, man. I think Waka's going to be flock of flames tomorrow.
Yeah, the only player I like in this game is Waka Flocka. I don't. Cardinals and Phillies both been bad against righties, so
I just want to see Phillies versus his pitches, because if I remember correctly, they do not hit his pitches well. Where's Flocka at? I have him in here. God damn it.
Kyle, why didn't you wait all the numbers so that we would have known to play Gary Sanchez?
God damn it. I hate you. Anyways, I'll find it. But yeah, no Phillies for me. I think you can attack Hellickson, though. If Matt Carpenter leads off again tomorrow, I think you got to look there, Theo.
I don't know.
He's 3,100 as a first baseman.
I go deep into those recent numbers, and again, there's too many lockable spots to gamble on a team that's been terrible versus righty recently.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
That's just me though. That's just me.
I think he's a good option for cheap at first base as a one-off. I'm not saying stack him, but Matt Carpenter is he's not obviously going to reflect in the team stats.
And he's had 2 home runs in 2 days, so
That's what I'm saying, man.
that's something that I get off of.
No, but that I'm telling you, dude, we talked about moving up in the order, moving down in the order, whatever. It's just shifting in the order does something for guys. We got Zach Davies and Randall Delgado in Arizona tomorrow. Brandon Drury is now up to 2,200, raised up $100. Do you play him? Much better home hitter than away. And Zach Davies has not been splendid this year.
This might be another spot where the home team, or Arizona, this might be another game where somebody scores 10 runs. Arizona, obviously.
Yep.
They destroy righties, and Davies sucks against righties.
It's just it's a matchup made in heaven right now. Arizona.
Yeah.
What's crazy is this lineup. We were talking about it early in the year, right? Yasmani Thomas was known for hitting lefties, so was Drury. Chris Owens obviously owns lefties; he can hit both. But I would argue they were more built to hit lefties than righties, and here they are, reverse splits. Yasmani Thomas can't hit lefties to save his life. Drury sucks versus him this year. So, yeah, man. Peralta, Goldschmidt, Lamb. Lamb is on just another fucking level right now. This dude has the most RBIs in the NL. Just passed up Mark Reynolds.
In baseball.
Oh, in baseball. Sorry, Theo. So, Josh wants to know how many teams are scoring 10 runs tomorrow because apparently it's a high number.
Between 2 and 4.
We're gonna have Theo make our own over/unders and implied totals. We're not gonna use.
They're all gonna be 5 to 20.
No, who needs Vegas when you have Theo?
I think Ho's talking smack in River.
Are you looking at Delgado versus the Brewers?
No.
I don't think so either.
I don't like playing pitchers and chase.
Sogard should lead off again. I like that. Thames is only 3K on FanDuel. All right, Thames or Carpenter?
Man, I think Thames coming back.
I think so too. Both are.
I think I go Thames in the hitter's park.
I agree with you. Do you think people will be more on Carpenter though because he's been hotter?
Yeah, because I think Thames still has that stigma of being cold.
So I'm looking there. Domingo Santana has been hot. So look, I love the two-man of Sogard and Thames though leading off. They're both cheap-ish on DraftKings or on FanDuel. Sorry, DraftKings Thames is up to 4,800. That's expensive. Highest priced brewer on the slate. DraftKings obviously adjusts prices much quicker than FanDuel does. We get that benefit. Dodgers get Amir Garrett tomorrow.
Yeah, I like it.
I do too. I still don't think people are buying into the whole Dodgers. I still don't think people realize Dodgers can hit lefties this year. In fact, they're one of the better teams versus lefties.
Yeah. It's crazy because beginning of the year we were targeting them, and we were having success.
Do you remember when you said...
I don't even know when they turned it around.
I remember Theo said to me, we're in a chat, and he's like, if I'm in the playoffs, dead ass, I'm calling up all my left-handed pitchers from AAA and pitching them against the Dodgers because they just couldn't hit lefties.
I wasn't wrong, though.
You weren't, not at the time. Now they...
I feel like they even couldn't hit them in April, so
they couldn't.
It might have been maybe just bringing up Bellinger helped them that much.
Bellinger has killed lefties
getting
this year.
Forsythe. Well, Forsythe hasn't even been as good as he could be.
Chris Taylor has been a nice surprise for them.
Yeah, Chris Taylor.
He's only 2,900 on FanDuel tomorrow. You looking there?
I don't know. He's still outfield, so probably not.
Okay. I don't think it's a bad play. Are you going to play Brett Eibner again if he plays?
Yup.
God. I can't do it.
Nah, but is this a late game?
It is 10-10.
So yeah, I'll play Taylor in late, just not in main.
What about Reds versus Rich Hill? Hasn't been the Rich Hill of old. Well, he's old now, but
Yeah, but Reds suck versus lefties. And Rich Hill's at home.
let's see what Rich Hill's arsenal is. Because I know Zach Cozart struggles versus some pitches, and I'm interested to see if Rich Hill throws them often. Rich Hill throws a curveball 38% of
Crazy.
the time.
It's a crazy curveball.
It's terrible, though. It's the score on it is his worst pitch.
Really?
Swear to God. So let's see what
Surprising.
Cozart does versus curveballs. Cozart does hit curveballs well. He struggles with sliders. So I think Cozart would be a one-off for me in this game, but he is expensive.
And you can probably get the same production out of Tim Beckham.
Fair.
For what? 1,000 cheaper, maybe?
400.
I haven't looked at prices.
Tim Beckham's 34. What about Peraza?
Oh, he went up. God damn it.
Peraza, cheap second baseman, 2,300.
And he's hot.
Yep, playing well too.
God damn it. I don't like him versus lefties.
What is this? Cozart's 5.1K. Things you never thought you'd see.
On DK?
Yeah.
Damn. You know, the Mariners or the Reds tried to trade Cozart to the Mariners last year, and they said no.
The Reds said no, or the Mariners?
The Mariners.
That doesn't surprise me.
And look at him now. He's like, God damn.
But, if he went to the Mariners, he would have been a, who's it, Jesus
He'd
Montero?
He'd be batting 220 with no home runs and injured.
Who's the pitcher you guys, or the catcher you guys got for Pineda?
Jesus Montero.
Where's he at?
Probably in Venezuela or something.
That worked out well.
Yeah, Steroids.
Yo, Wallace Chassin is a completely different animal at home. This dude, if I'm not mistaken, has a ERA over 10 on the road and an ERA under 2 at home.
And so what I like about him also, he sucks versus lefties. Royals have like
3
almost
lefties.
no lefties.
And they lose their DH, so you probably won't see Moss in the lineup.
Yeah, so you're only gonna have to worry about Moose and Hosmer.
And Alex Gordon, but I don't think that's a worry.
Yeah, I don't count Alex Gordon. He's just a guy who's just out there in left field.
Josh confirmed.
Just chilling.
Josh confirmed my ERA stat. So Chassin and then Eric Skoglund. Can we target the Padres with Eric Skoglund in a pitcher's park?
If you need to go cheap, play any of these pitchers.
Chassin. Okay, so let me ask you this. On DK, Eric Skoglund 67, Chassin 64. Who do you play?
Whoever, probably Skoglund. I think he has a higher K upside.
He does. I agree with that. So obviously we're fading the bats. I think that's self-explanatory.
Renfroe one-off.
Against the lefty. I can see it.
And then
Hedges too. Don't forget Hedges. He's been heating up a little bit.
And like I said, the lefty's on KC. Besides Alex Gordon.
Sam Gaviglio and Joe Biagini.
Wow, I completely did not research the Mariners. Anyways.
What do you think about this game?
Probably because I was like, oh damn, Blue Jays against righty. And then you also have Justin Smoke and Kendrys Morales revenge game.
Truth.
But one thing to look out for is Safeco kills right-handed power. And if you're watching the game tonight, Brian Dozier, ninth, I think it was in top of the ninth. Like, I don't know if I'd say he crushed the ball, but he made pretty good contact with it. He thought it was going to do something, and it just died in the middle of left field.
That's what happens in Safeco.
Yep. So that's why majority of the time I target lefties unless it's a righty like Nelson Cruz or Giancarlo Stanton.
Or
Who
Donaldson.
can crush Donaldson, yeah. Jose Bautista can
All right.
crush something like deep.
Who are you playing tomorrow? Smoke or Morales?
Smoke.
Even though he's 1,000 more on FanDuel and 1,300 more on DK?
Yup. He has that. I like Smoke more because I feel like he might legit have a chip on his shoulder with the Mariners.
Morales probably doesn't even remember when he played for the Mariners.
Yeah, Morales is like, where do the Mariners even play? And they're like, that one time we were in Washington, he was like, I never played for the Nationals.
I love Smoke tomorrow. I think I might lock him in at first base.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes home run. He tries, I wouldn't say hits a home run, but tries with all of his might to hit a home run all 4 times he's at bat.
Are you saying that most of the time he doesn't try to hit a home run? Like maybe he just bunts?
No, like, hitters don't only go up and look for home runs, god damn it. But tomorrow, his main focus is going to be screw the Mariners. I feel like he thinks he didn't get a legit, like he had a lot of time there, but
all right. So let me ask you this. Let's think of this logically real quick. If you're Justin Smoke, and you have the option of being around Jose Bautista, Troy Tulowitzki, Josh Donaldson, Kendrys Morales, or you have the option of being around Guillermo Heredia, Ben Gamel, Taylor Motter, Gerard Dyson, who are you going to pick? Who's better safety in a batting lineup?
it's not about now. It's about the team then.
I don't think he's mad that he's not on Seattle anymore. I mean, he may want to go and hit a home run, but I promise you he's not upset that he's not with you guys.
I think he's. I don't want to say he's mad. He has a chip on his shoulder. Two different things.
That's fair. I promise you he's happy, though.
Oh yeah, he's happy.
Are you playing any Seattle tomorrow? They've been hot. Biagini has, I mean, he's been decent, but he hasn't been spectacular.
Oh, that's why I didn't research Mariners. Because I don't like them versus him.
Okay, there you go. I think Seager's a one-off tomorrow.
And then after I saw them score one run tonight, I was like, well, Mariners are back to their normal selves.
Typical Mariners.
Yep.
All right, now
everything always averages out. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go a week scoring 3 to 1 runs a day.
This is my favorite pitcher on the entire slate. Urban Santana versus lowly Giants team.
In the best pitcher's park in baseball.
It's not even close either. This is like hands down the best pitcher's park. And
he's probably pissed that 1, he got rocked against the fucking Angels. And then 2, he gave up Albert Pujols' 600th home run on a grand slam.
I played him. I remember that quite well.
I love everything Twins in this game.
Yeah. Matt Moore is like ass. Just bad. The one thing Matt Moore has going in his favor is the park, where he's been a little bit better. But he's still not good.
And, well, I don't even care about Matt Moore right now. Twins destroy lefties. And Matt Moore is terrible even at home, so I don't care.
Is Urban Santana as close to a lock as you can get on the slate? Do you think he's going to be super mad jock?
Actually, I don't know because there's so many high-priced stacks in good spots. People might pay down.
See, I'm of the mindset that you pay up for pitcher and you move on. I know it does.
But we've seen it before where people don't do that.
I agree. I just think, I mean, I know like people are going to point to Joe Ross, right, and shit like that. I just think, and again, it's a ballpark estimate on my part. I have no data in front of me, but I'm going to say about 70% of the time, paying up for pitcher works. And I'm going to continue to play with that trend. And, you know, if I can cash 70% of the time, I would consider that a successful DFS career.
I'm trying to find a way to get him in my lineup. But I've made one and I was not even close to fitting him.
So, all right, let's do that little recap thing, Theo. Give me your top 3 pitchers to play and your top 3 to attack.
My top 3 to play: Santana, Peacock. I'm gonna go Triggs, GPP.
Okay, I'm gonna go Santana, Waka, and I'm gonna say Wallace Chassin.
Bet.
Who you attacking?
I think I'm gonna attack Miguel Gonzalez. Brian Johnson.
Damn it.
And this is hard.
Julio Teheran? How's that hard? Just fucking say Teheran.
No, because everybody's gonna play Tyrone. I'll do Shoemaker. Yeah.
We think alike. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna attack Teheran with New York. I'm gonna attack Brian Johnson with Detroit. And I love attacking Miguel Gonzalez.
God damn it.
So, Cleveland, I think, should be good chalk tomorrow if they are. And again, I think if Boston's going to be chalk, I'll gladly take the Detroit bats.
No, I'll gladly take the Houston bets.
Bet. So,
Bet.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for tuning in.
Is Mo still here?
I don't know. He hasn't commented.
Oh.
You can say hi, though.
I love you, Mo.
I hope you guys have a wonderful night and or day, depending on when you are listening. Again, look out for that reverse line movement stuff. I'm going to try and put it into a presentation form so I can do a video for you guys and explain it the best I can. Again, putting things into words is not my strong suit. I can put stuff into data and spreadsheets really easily.
And I'm terrible with words.
You're terrible at most things.
Yeah.
So,
Bet.
All right, guys, have a wonderful night, and we'll be back tomorrow for the Lock Show.